Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Wild. Your girl Tay here, and today I'm bringing you another Vet Tech Chronicles. We are on episode 7, and this is pandemic pet owners. Okay, dealing with them. Basically, this is going to be more so of some tips for the owners. Okay, this isn't really about the vet techs. This is really about the owners and what they need to be doing for you guys to make their pet and you guys, the staff at the hospital, make everything a little bit more easier. Because like I said, a lot of technicians at hospitals are doing appointments outside and things of that nature. Is a lot of new protocols that's put in place, and pet owners during the pandemic, they need to understand certain things that the vet techs and these facilities need for them to do, so everyone is safe, calm, respected, and appreciated, and healthy, humans and pets, period. So before we get into, this week's episode, follow me on all social media at Let's Talk Wild. Give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, and a follow, and all of that good stuff. Now let's get into it. So pet owners, okay, you interacting with them, and some rules and tips for pet owners during this time, during this pandemic. Now the pet owners, they need to clearly understand your facility's pandemic rules and protocols, okay? Make sure you run it down clearly and correctly, because you may have a pet owner that says, you didn't tell me that the first time. So now it's an issue, and now I want to speak to the doctor, or I want to speak to your office manager. You have pet owners that are like that. They are just like, if you forget to tell them one rule, they are throwing a fit. You didn't tell me so, It's like, yeah, it's like the person at the grocery store, and the store mislabeled the price, and the person wants that to be the actual price of the item, and they're going off and they want the manager and all of that. Real Karen like, So you don't want that, and because that's a waste of everybody's time, the doctor's time, the office manager, your time, their time, the pet's time, because the pet is sick, child. We don't have time to be sitting here talking to you about explaining to you, okay, my mistake, I forgot to tell you this one rule, this one protocol, and you want to bounce off the walls about it. Like, well, guys didn't tell me that over the phone. It doesn't matter if somebody tells you over the phone or not. When, whenever they decide to say whatever they want to say to you, you need to relax, and you need to calm down, and you need to follow the protocols of the vet techs and what they're telling you. And that's why I'm doing this episode, because people are disrespectful and they don't care. But make sure you guys are clearly, telling these people the rules and protocols. I know you may have some protocols that might get tossed in, and it's going to be new, because things are always changing, especially during this time. A lot of things are changing, but try to get it all out there. And if not, you still don't deserve any disrespect, because like I said, things change, but clients will throw a hissy fit because you forgot to tell them something. Owners that don't want to listen and follow these rules or any protocols you have in place, the owner that doesn't call to check in once they get in the parking lot, because like I said, a lot of hospitals are doing appointments outside. If it's not euthanasia, a pet that's coming in to get put down, laid to rest, then they're getting their appointments done outside for the most part. Okay, the owner that wants to jump ahead of their appointment when you are unable to accommodate them, the owner that doesn't want to wait in their car, the owners that doesn't want to give any information to the technician because they only want to speak to the doctor. These are the type of pet owners you could and would experience. I experienced as a vet tech and working in the field. But, you know, it's like 10 times amplified since the pandemic, because people were really, really pushing it and being brats and all of that. And we'll dive more into that. But now it's like the pandemic and it's going on. People are like just losing their minds. I don't know what's the issue. You don't want to wait in your car, but you knew you were going to have a car appointment. So why are you complaining? You need to relax, calm down. It's not that serious. You need to, when your technicians tell you to do something, protocols, far as when you get into the parking lot and you need to call the check-in or whatever, listen to them. Don't have a hissy fit. It is what it is. Everyone is trying their best and adapting to these new changes and these new rules and regulations. And it can be stressful for your pet. I get it. And it can be stressful for yourself as well, you know, because sometimes you can't go in with your pet and you have to sit in the car. But it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is right now, and it sucks. But you know, you gotta abide by the rules and protocols that your pet's hospital and you know is telling you, because this matters. Because if your technicians get sick, who is going to help your pets? Who? You think the doctors are just gonna be in there by themselves? You guys need to listen, because everything that they tell you is very important for the well-being of the staff. These type of pet owners are a pain in the rear. They're a pain in the butt, okay? And if you are a pet owner, do not do any of this, okay? You need to treat your technicians with respect. They are essential workers. They shouldn't have to deal with your disrespect. They shouldn't have to sit here and fuss with you about following the rules. They shouldn't have to. When they tell you to do something, just do it. Just do it. If they tell you that your mean dog or your mean cat, the pills that they sent home the last appointment that you need to give to your pet before coming in because they're too aggressive, follow what they're saying, because it's a lot of stuff that's going on. Nobody has time to just be sitting here trying to do these things and help your pets, and you're not listening to the advice that has been given to you. It doesn't make sense. You want things smooth and easy, and I know things aren't smooth and easy sometimes, but listen. That's it. Listen to your vet techs, okay? Listen to them. You not following rules is unnecessary and very problematic. I wanted to make sure I throw that in there, okay? Some of you are buddies with the doctors or owners of the facilities. You think you can say and do whatever you want. Some of you see or hear the owners and the doctors treat their staff like peons, so you think you can do that too. And some of you guys have the doctors and the owners' phone numbers on speed dial whenever you don't get your way, when the technicians tell you, hey, you can't come in because we don't have any space, we're booked to capacity, and you're just bringing in your dog for a freaking toenail trim, but the staff has a bunch of sick appointments. Sick appointments mean it's going to take longer to do this appointment. This animal is sick. You guys don't want to you don't get your way. You're throwing a hissy fit. You're calling the doctor by their first name, trying to scare the technician into letting you have your way. I'm here to tell you that doesn't work all the time, because some technicians really don't care. They don't care. So you doing all of that hissy fit, you can come in, and guess what? You're probably going to wait. They're going to have you sit and wait. because you're disrespectful and think you can do whatever you want because you know the doctor by the first name. Whoop-de-doo! Yay! You know the doctor by his first name. And guess what? You're continuing to make this doctor rich while his staff is struggling to pay their bills. And you don't care, right? Some of these pet owners, they don't care. They just talk to the staff any type of way. But during this pandemic, it shouldn't be none of that. It shouldn't be any of that at all. But during this pandemic, it has to tighten up, and, you know, it needs to be some respect, you know, hands down. Check your attitude before you get to the vet. If you're having a bad day, check your attitude before you get to the vet. Check your attitude when you're in the parking lot before your technician comes out there. Check it. Because they are essential workers and they need to be treated with respect, period. I don't care. I don't care if when you were driving down, I don't know. You and your spouse got into an argument in the car. I don't care. We don't care. I don't care about that. Check your attitude when you pull into that parking lot. You shouldn't be giving anybody, no technician, no assistant, no kennel personnel. You shouldn't give anybody any issues. The receptionist, I don't want to hear people cursing out the receptionist over the phone and doing all this stuff because you cannot get squeezed in. You guys, since everything's been really like, you know, their hospitals are running mostly on a strict appointment only schedule. If you know your dog needs his vaccines, schedule the appointment months ahead. Because you calling a day before, no, mamas, that's not gonna work. Do better as pet owners, okay? You know, this happens a lot. These entitled pet owners are disgusting. And I don't care how much money you spend yearly at the facility. So what? You're making this doctor, you know, rich. And you know what that doctor is probably doing? Because I've seen it. Opinion allegedly. But I've seen it. Doctors talking crap. Soon as you leave out the door, they talking about you. So you sitting there saying, oh, I know the doctor by name and I'm going to call so-and-so, the doctor, so I can get scheduled in. He or she is going to schedule you in. And when you leave or you treat the staff like trash, instead of that doctor correcting you and telling you not to disrespect the staff, they're going to just smile, whatever, let their technicians take the abuse. And then when you leave, after you paid your money, they're going to talk about you in the back. So all of that, the doctor's buddy with me, I can have my way, doesn't even matter. You just giving your money to this person. They don't like you. They gave you their personal phone number or being buddy with you because you spend thousands and millions of dollars a year at the vet. When you correct them on their bullcrap, like I said, they want to run to the doctors. I'm going to talk to your office manager. I want to talk. Nobody cares. Like, the technicians don't care about that. And I promise you, the doctors really don't care either. I'm trying to tell you this is what it be going on in some facilities. Not all. But I'm just telling you, if you're one of those douchey pet owners, you are getting talked about like trash. And you need to stop being douchey. Stop being a douche. If their behavior isn't corrected, they're just going to keep doing it. You know, it will continue and continue and continue. And like I said last week, You guys need to know your worth, okay? You are putting your health on the line to help these people with their pets' health. So you should be respected. And these doctors and owners need to stop allowing their staff to be disrespected, at the expense, of money. You let your staff get treated like trash by people for money. What about dignity? What about people just getting respect? But most doctors and practice owners and people just in general, I feel like in businesses, they treat their staff like that, so they allow others to treat their staff like that. Because I would not allow anybody to disrespect my staff. I'm not going to disrespect my staff. And I wouldn't allow anyone to disrespect my staff. Period. Like, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, and things need to change. If you are a owner and you are having a bad day, check your attitude. Okay? Don't give your technician crap or your butt to kiss. If you have to wait, then that's what it is. You have to wait. Because 9 times out of 10, if you have to wait, it's because of a slow doctor. Slow doctor. It's because of a slow doctor, or because it's an emergency going on. But for the most part, it's the doctor. It's always the doctor. The slow doctor is always the doctor that's in there talking to the client that he personally gave he or she phone numbers to. Talking about the trip to New York and all of this other stuff when you got sick animals that's waiting that need to be seen. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But don't be like that. Okay? Everyone is going through things, even more since pet owners are stressed about them catching COVID and their pets. Okay? You aren't the only owners with concerns and issues. So you need to relax and check your attitude in the parking lot. Like I said, period. That's it. Check your attitude at the door. Nobody wants to put up with your crap. It's a lot of stuff going on. People are stressed out. People are stressed about their animals, their pets getting sick and not able to get them into their regular vet office because everything's so booked up. People that have pets, low income, are stressing about, if they can't take their pets to where they've always taken them, their local vet hospital or whatever, they're stressing about funds, taking them to the ER and stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff going on. And don't let me get on the ER technicians or the technicians that work, 2 to 3 jobs because they're not paid well enough to sustain a comfortable living, They're sitting there working 2-3 hospitals, leaving one hospital, working at night, overnight at the ER and all that stuff. You should not give your technicians any freaking problems at all. I don't care what your day is going through. I don't care. The vet staff holds a lot of weights and they don't need your crap. So check it. Nobody wants to have to deal with your attitude and then have to deal with possibly your aggressive pet. Because then that's really annoying. Like, okay, the animal is going to be mean, whatever. Okay, whatever. Nobody really cares about that. But it's just really annoying when the owner is a douche. And then especially now that the whole world is going through a pandemic. Nobody needs your bad attitude, your bad vibes, any of that. Don't be entitled because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just do better by your animal hospital, the vet tech staff, and the doctors and the office managers. The office managers need to stand up for the technicians, because some of them just sit in their office, don't know anything about animals. Nothing. They're learning as they go, but some of these office managers ain't restraining animals. They're not doing nothing. All they know how to do is payroll and, getting you signed paperwork and stuff like that, and making a schedule if you don't have a set schedule. These office managers be sitting there letting the doctors talk to them any type of way. They don't even advocate. And I know some people are scared, but something has to change. Y'all just can't keep just sitting back and allowing this stuff to happen, because it's just going to be a continued cycle. And that's why I'm here doing the Vet Tech Chronicles, because something needs to change. Period. That's all to it. Something needs to change. So, y'all gotta, if you want respect, you gotta lay down a law, and you need to put your foot down. If you guys rally together, in my opinion, if you guys rally together, things will be a lot better for you guys. But it's so much of, just people being scared to lose their jobs, to not say anything. And it sucks. It really does. But, that's why I'm here. That's why, I'm saying what I need to say on the behalf of you guys that are scared. I ain't scared, and I'm going to say what I need to say for myself and for you guys. Period. That's it. So, guys, follow me on all social media at LetsTalkWild. Give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, and a follow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I know I had a couple of, hiccups here and there during the episode, but that's me. If you're watching on YouTube, it's probably edited out, so you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But yes, follow me on all social media at Let's Talk Wild. Give me a thumbs up, a like, a follow, and a share. I love you guys. Love each other, love yourself, and most importantly, make sure you love your pets. Bye.